Hey guys, I got a really cool boat to go over with you today. This is a 1754 hunt deck. It's got a 40 Gator tail EFI XD on the back of it. Set up really nice. Got open catwalks on both sides, a removable front deck in the front. A lot of these things you've seen before. This little section in the back is something that you might not have seen before, and I wanted to show it to you. So it's got basically a cover if you come in and look at it with the camera, that covers this area in the back. He had a few challenges. He wanted to have a place to put power pole pumps. We'll talk about the gas tank in a minute. And he wanted a section to go across the back like this. So this is what we came up with on this. These two latches open, and then this comes up. Now, because this hinge is hinged here, I didn't want it falling down on him when he was trying to use it. So this little section, this little piece here, which we painted orange so he could find it, just simply sticks right there that stay open for him to work back here, fill his gas tank up, things like that. He's got battery back here, hunt deck gas tank, Perco switch in that corner, two power pole pumps tucked nice and neat back there in the back. Everything off the floor nice and neat out of the way. All right, and all that's great. I love everything about that. However, before you call and say to set your boat up like this, there's a couple of things you have to understand. The only way to do this and not put a gas tank here in the corner is to put the gas tank in the hunt deck or in the front deck. One of the two. Because the gas tank that goes right here, while it may mimic that side, it's not flat. The fill is on the top, the vent is on the top, and you may not want that there. You may want it a clean look, and that's fine. We can do it like this. But we have to put the hunt deck, the gas tank inside the hunt deck to do that. And you can't do that if you get flush floors. So if you notice his floors, he's got the traditional open hole braces like we've built them for 20 years, which is fine. 90% of the boats that leave here have the open hole braces across the top that are exposed. Thousands of Gator Trax boats out there like that. However, some guys are going to the new flush floors that we charge a little bit extra to do, and that's fine. You can do that too, but when you put the false floors, the flush floors in here, you cannot do that and put the gas tank in the hunt deck. There's not enough room to slide. That floor gets so high, you can't slide that tank down that edge of that floor and into the hunt deck anymore. So your choices would be no flush floors, and then you can do this setup just like he did it. Or your gas tank would have to be in the front. Now if you say, well, let's go put it in the front, let's walk up and look at this. He's got a removable deck. There's no point in doing a removable deck if you want to put your gas tank in the front, because when you take the deck out, the gas tank's going to be laying on the floor, because it will not fit in the forwardmost hatch. A lot of guys say, well, just put my gas tank in the front deck hatch. Can't do it. It won't fit up there. The floor is rising so fast up there that the gas tank won't go in here. It has to go in this section. So if you want to do a permanent extended deck with a hatch and put your gas tank up here, get flush floors and get the back set up that way, can do. But you have to make a choice. Do you want the open floor space and the removable front deck with no extended deck in the front? Then your gas tank has to go in the back. And if your gas tank's going to go in the back, you can either put it in the hunt deck or you can put it in the corner back there. If you want the piece that folds down and goes flush all the way across, it has to go in the hunt deck, which means you cannot do the flush floors. So, you know, when we field these calls and they show us pictures of this boat, and they will, as soon as I post it up, I'll have guys say, I want it like that, but I also want flush floors. I'm just trying to cut that off before we get there. So I hope you guys are watching these videos in the galleries, when you open up the galleries of these specific boats and we get this information. You're going to have to give a little to get a little to do this combination here in the back. I just wanted to go over that with you. This is a really cool boat. You know, all this stuff we do all the time, but that in the back is a little different, and I wanted to explain it to you guys on what it takes to get it set up that way if that's the look that you're looking for. Thanks for checking it out.